of brakes from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from brakes. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for brakes come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Neggs back here again with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 2025 Topps Chrome UFC Hobby Half Case Pick Your Fighter. Let's get started. So the big championship match just ended, and as I was told, Max Holloway is the champion. So starting tomorrow at Real Sports Cards, I would assume Wisconsin as well. We will be accepting the MVP buybacks, or the champion buybacks, whatever you want to call them, for UFC. But yeah, so we will be accepting those starting tomorrow. The Max Holloway. So the base cards are worth 20. Refractors and negatives and all those are worth 40. And then numbered triple digits or higher, so 100 and higher, are worth $100. And then 99 or less are worth 200. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but it's the same as baseball, right? I assume Nate's watching. Nate's always lingering. All right, here we go. First two boxes. There is Stephen Urquhart, negative. Corey Sandhagen on the blue. The negatives and stuff I will get sleeved up after the break. There is Charles Oliveira, red, white, and blue parallel. Chaos, Colby Covington, blue. Oh, so the blues and the numbering? Oh, there it is. What to say? I thought it was numbered. It's just kind of hiding. These ones aren't. So these are 5 out of 75. And then this one is 148 out of 150. Gormbo. And our first auto is going to be Marcus McKee. Marcus McKee. I'm assuming that's going to be M unassigned. Nope, he's not going to Hawkman. There is purple. Purples are unnumbered. Joe Anderson Brito. There is Suarez. Conor McGregor. 80 out of 150. There is Colby Covington again. Marlon Vera. There's the guy that lost. Poirier. Amir. Yasmin. That's cool. Anderson Silva in his little spider pose. Jonathan Martinez. There is Bilal Muhammad. 171. 171 out of 175 there. Muhammad. Our new high number. Purple unnumbered is Saeed. Kazmana. Black and white Mackenzie Dern. And Sean Strickland. I remember him. 26 out of 99. Sean Strickland, I'm pretty sure. Sounds familiar. Sean Strickland on the green auto out of 99. Where are we going? Where are we going? He is unassigned. So that is S unassigned going to Nathan. Go Nate. Nathan Woodward, as I like to call him. There's Roman. Big ticket Israel on the, must be just a refractor. Shamil, this is my first time seeing this product. 15 out of 199 Joshua. Jan on the red, white, and blue. There's a lot of parallels in this stuff. Purple Alexandre. Norma Dumont. Joshua Van. That'll do it for our first box. I think I'm just going to stash the red, white, and blues too. There's a lot of them. Like that was one box and there's 6 of them. So we'll put those with the negatives. They will get all sleeved up though. Tesaro and Joshua Van. Joshua Van going to be our next auto. Rookie auto there. Purple Asu. Adrian Yans. Ooh, is that a frozen fractor? It is. -1, man. We're not going to top that unless we pull another frozen fractor. That's awesome. Muhammad John Namav. -1 out of 0. the Joshua Van, Eric, is? Joshua Van is the top rookie. Yeah, going to T. Olson. How about this guy? Is this guy any good? I'm trying to find it. Is he a spot? He is not a spot. So that is M unassigned going to Andy Allgood, the Frozen Fractor. Is that one better? Is that one better than the Frozen Fractor? There's a Randy Brown. Okay. You tell me. You're in charge. You're in charge. I'm just here to pretend to know what I'm doing, and I'm not even good at that. Alexander. Kayla Harrison. Angela Hill, he just hates me. 48 out of 150 is Rose. Joel Alvarez. There is Jamal Hill. 56 out of 99. Purple is Sean Woodson. Yadong Song. That's an awesome name. Raquel Pennington. There is Fernando Padilla. And what do we got here? Some sort of short print. Alex Pereira. Some sort of short print. Lightweight. A Berserker card? What is a Berserker? Fill me in. What's a Berserker? Going to Brian D. What are we wowing? I just need you to tell me what's the best card. Jose Merscal, Adrian Jans, 154. What was that one? 171, 154. Solid short print. Okay, Edison. I figured it was a short print. Red, white, and blue is LaRon Murphy. And Valentine Shevchenko. And green auto is Tim Elliott. Tim Elliott, 8 out of 99. Tim Elliott, 8 out of 99. That green auto. If you guys just tell me what should be in the mint. Is that short print too? Rose. I haven't seen that one yet. Representing. Or is that just the tail of the tape? Tim Elliott negative. Leon Edwards, 15 out of 150. Leon Edwards, red, white, and blue. There's Max Holloway. Put that in my sleeve up pile. I'll get it top loaded later. Jack Hermanson, purple. That'll do it for our first 2 boxes. I may have missed one in the first box, but I think that's the first Max. I could be wrong, though. I've been known to be wrong a lot. Nate, you could have been breaking this tonight if you would have just stayed and let me go home. Nate could have been your break host, Eric. Yeah, see, Hawkman would have been down. Hawkman, I could be resting. I could be resting for my big golf match tomorrow, but no, Nate had to go home. It was Friday. I'd really take a Holloway 3-piece and listen to Nate for an hour break. Late night breaks with Nate. I'm bored. Nate, I could be resting right now, but no. Nate's more important than me. There's Patty. And yeah, this is my guy right here. Yadong Song. 8 out of 10. That's kind of cool. Yadong Song. Hot tub breaks with Nate. That's what you guys would get. How about Yadong Song? Is he a spot? What? He's not a spot? Going to Hawkman, though, out of 10. Is that better than the Mick card? Or no? Too many horizontal cards in this product. Roman. Anderson Silva, big tickets. There's another Max Holloway. John Jones, negative. Modestus, 32 out of 75. Tatiana. Jeff Molina. Caroline Silva. And Nate. Look at it. Nate could have been pulling Nate autos. Nate Landwehr on the rookie auto there. Nate, you could have been pulling that card. There is Esteban. Alex Perez. First speckle out of 250. There's Derek Lewis behind him. And our speckle is Belil Muhammad. Out of 250. There is Tony Ferguson. 89 out of 99 on the green. Michael Pereira, Stefan, Sean Strickland, and gold. Oh, gold. I was thinking gold Panini. Kamaru Usman, welterweight. That is 37 out of 50. Eric dodging hits like it's Matrix in this one. What are you talking about? Luana. There is Themba. Macy Barber. Amir. I thought these were short prints. Sean Strickland. Nate gets a short print too. Well, that backfired. What backfired? Mason. Manon. There is Yair Rodriguez, 24 out of 175. Jonathan Martinez. You wish Nate was breaking. Oh, my legs are really tired. Nate, I'm gonna get my butt kicked tomorrow now. Cosma. I'm gonna never be able to recover if I lose tomorrow. Renato. Jan. There is Marlon Vera, 40 out of 175. I will never be able to recover. Carlos. Colby Covington. And Jaquan Buckley, 66 out of 199. Jaquan Buckley, refractor auto. There's Michael Page. It's a cool one. Amanda Nunez, Fists of Fury. Yasmin. Blue. Marcus McKee, 102 out of 150. There is Mario Batista. Rainer de Ritter. Stipe. Next is Shamil. That is Peyton Talbot. Choose your athlete. Charles Oliveira. Green Carlos out of 99. 5 out of 99. Gene Silva. Purple. Norma. Aliyah Shakab. There is Young Sung Park. Rookie auto there. Young Sung Park. Purple is Rodolfo. There's a little Max Holloway negative. Arnold Allen, 76 out of 250. So you have 2 base and a negative already. You're already in the positive. We got 2 boxes left. And Valentine Shevchenko, 130 out of 150. Going to bring us to our final 2 boxes. Shevchenko. Okay, Shevchenko. Is that better? Shevchenko. I'm half asleep at this point. It's all Nate's fault. Nate knows all his UFC. He could have been, and he knows all his hockey. He could have done credentials next. Nate could have helped the guy out. Selfish. Mark that, Hinderocker, chip case restocker. Mark that in your book. Nate, selfish, 719. I don't watch UFC. I literally haven't watched a UFC fight since Brock Lesnar fought Randy Orton, or whatever his name was. Randy Orton's not the right, because Randy Orton's wrestling. But I thought it was Randy something. Probably the last fight I seen. Or Chuck Liddell and Sugar Evans. Rashad Evans. When Chuck Liddell got knocked out. Probably the last 2 UFC fights I watched. Randy Orton. I figured you'd like that one, Hawkman. What was his name? Wasn't there a Randy? Who did Brock Lesnar lose to? Yes, I know it wasn't Randy Orton. I know it wasn't Randy Orton. That was the wrong name. But I could have sworn it was a Randy something that he used to fight. God, what was his name? He lost to him. I remember it. It was quite the night. Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. There is Raul, 134 out of 199. Victor Henry. And next auto is Rainer de Ritter. Rainer de Ritter. Randy Couture, maybe? I don't know. I thought Randy Couture is older than Lesnar. That doesn't... Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. There was a fight where Brock Lesnar was kicking his butt, and then the match just completely flipped. No, it wasn't Frank. Frank Mir doesn't sound right. Tony Ferguson. And we got more gold. 7. Deverson. I'm just going to call him Deverson. Gold there. I like gold. Frank Mir, I felt like was before Lesnar. Danny Barlow. Never lost to Randy Couture. Then it wasn't Randy Couture. Name the guy. Who did Brock Lesnar lose to? Bo Nickel. Cameron Saman. UFC signatures here. I like those ones. There he is, Jamal Hill. Bishop. I remember him. Michael Bisping. I remember him. I used to watch that. What was the UFC show? Frank Mir was his. No, there had to have been someone else. Danny Zhang Welly, 3 out of 75. Nate Landwehr. I don't think it wasn't Frank Mir. Yuri, purple. What do we got here? Nate Landwehr, and how about that? That's sweet. On the bantamweight, Raul Rosas. Split decisions. What has 2? What was it? What were the 3 losses? I like this card. Put it up there with that one. Oh, the Bisping. So I got to run a random for that one. Oh, it is Michael Bisping and Sonnen. Are either of them a spot? I think you're missing someone, Nate. It was his first loss. So let's see. Michael Bisping is not a spot. That's M unassigned going to Andy Allgood. And then you got Chanel Sonnen. See, not a spot going to Det Liger. So I'll run a random. We'll just be a left-right random. Daniel. Alfonso. Marlon Vera. Tony Ferguson. There is 95 out of 99 Rosas. Ooh, red. That one snuck up on me. Look at this. You get a red and you think you're going to get the low break hit. Not today. 1 out of 5. Christian Duncan. Christian Duncan. I could have sworn Lesnar was getting his butt kicked. I don't know. I had a few Miller High Lifes back then. Those were the champagne and beer days for me. Christian Duncan. What is on that card? Christian Duncan red. C going to Det Liger there. So we'll just go like that. I don't know. Few too many Miller High Lifes. Yuri, Bo Nickel. There's the Prince. All right, last box. I got to get to the next break. Quit bothering me. Kevin Holland. Joshua Vaughn. That's the good guy, right? 110 out of 199. Gabriel. Victoria. And gold Peyton Talbot auto. That's sweet. 16 out of 50. Peyton Talbot gold. Is that a good card? Peyton Talbot going to the chip case restocker? That's got to be a good one. Is that the right decision? Melissa. Themble. There is Carlos Umberg out of 50, 58 out of 75. King Green. Kevin Holland. There is Tatiana Suarez and Sergi. Future Star, 78 out of 99. Cool one. Not mid, he's trash. So, I need for real answer. Nate's had too many dizzy drinks to tell me the truth. Youthquake. Youthquake there is Manuel. Derek Lewis. Ismail, 11 out of 250. 111 out of 250. Michael Morales. I feel like a gold rookie auto is probably good. Uriel Rodriguez. I don't know if I can believe Nate. Yeah, right. Stefan. Mosver. Amir. Trevor Peak. 38 out of 150. Victoria. There's Green. Alexander. 52 out of 99. There's a lot of color in these. There's Carlos Umberg. We got another playing card coming up. Jonathan Martinez and the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts. And this is not the Disney break anymore. Kayla Harrison on the Queen of Hearts. Of course I do. I'm a UFC expert. Alright, I'm going to need to switch this. It's not going to fit in this one. Alright, that is going to do it for this one. I appreciate everyone. I get all that stuff sleeved up Monday morning. Sleeved up, top loaded. What are we laughing at now? What did I do? Nate, will you come rip credentials for me, please? Way too many Hawkman hits. Couple Holloways. May have missed them, but we got 2 base and a negative. May have missed some, but I don't think so. So these are 199 and 250. We got Rosas, Vaughn, Ismail, Arnold Allen, Bilal Muhammad, and then Joshua. Hawkman. Well, Hawkman had half the break, so of course Hawkman's going to get a lot of hits. Yair Rodriguez, Marlon Vera, and Adrian Yans. 150 is Trevor Peak, Marcus McKee, Valentine Shevchenko, Conor McGregor, Rose, Leon Edwards, and then Colby Covington. Well, I'm gonna. All the numbered stuff will get top loaded. Yeah, all of the numbered stuff is gonna get top loaded. I promise. I'm just trying to get to the next one. I'll get this one for now. But yeah, everything will get top loaded. All the numbered stuff. I promise you. I promise you. Paul Rosas. No one will even touch this stuff besides me. Alexander, Tony Ferguson, Carlos, and then Jamal. Who's Marcus? Quit making fun of me. Zhang, Carlos, Deverson, Modstas, Camaro, and then Colby. All of the numbered stuff will be top loaded. Promise. There is the Manale and then the Bisbing. Sergi, Cameron Saman, Rainer De Ritter, Sung Park, Jaquan Buckley, Refractor, Nate Landwehr, and then Marcus McKee. Couple short prints over here. We got Alex Pereira, Rosas, and then Harrison on the Queen of Hearts. Yadong Song out of 10 on the black. That's a nice one. Joshua Van, rookie auto there. Tim Elliott out of 99. Red Christian Duncan. Sean Strickland out of 99. And then Sean Strickland short print. And then we are road tripping. All right, our high number is going to be Bilal Muhammad. I don't think he was a spot. So that'll be B unassigned going to the chip case restocker. Chip case is looking empty. Why aren't you doing your job? We got -1. Muhammad John on the frozen fractor. I think he wasn't a spot either. Nope. So that is M unassigned going to Andy Allgood. And then money mid hit of the break. Peyton Talbot, 16 out of 50. Gold rookie auto there. I believe that was chip case restocker. Yes, it was. All right, that does it for me on this one, guys. I appreciate everyone as always. I'll see you back here in just a couple minutes with some credentials. Thanks, everyone.